A couple of months ago, I bought a Doogee X95, and it gave me problems with the. That's basically three gig RAM, but it gave me problems with the battery because it couldn't charge up to 100%. Um, so I actually thought my charger block was the problem, and then later on when I bought myself a new phone, I realized that you can actually set your battery levels, your battery settings, and you change your battery levels, your charging levels to you can make your maximum 80%, 70% or so. Like so that's when I realized that I think someone hacked my previous phone, and then they actually changed my settings for my battery level. Because my phone, when I started working at this one company, and I used to do my stuff on my phone, and then my phone used to charge to 70% before that, 100% before that, and I used to set my settings also. But then one day when like I think it was like a week in, that like I was working on it for a week. The time I started working, and then my phone started giving me problems. It started charging only up to 5%, 1%. And I was like, why is it doing that? And then when I quit my work, because like there was a lot of attacks, going on, like people hacking the workplace, and people like our computers at the workplace and my phone. People were like, I had this feeling like people were hacking me and the devices that I used at my workplace. So I actually thought that my charger block was a problem, but then like the time when I bought my new Samsung, I realized that you can actually set your battery level settings, and that's when I realized like I think someone actually hacked this phone and then changed my battery levels, my battery settings, and he made my maximum level, my charging level 5%. And by that time I was already tampering with my charger block, but then I realized the one time I charged my phone and the battery charged to 100%, and that's when I realized that was just after I left my work, or after I resigned from work. Like that's when I realized like why did it happen during the time that I was working. And um, I after I decided to quit the work, it started charging normal again. So I was like, maybe someone was actually attacking me or hacking me. They tried to cause chaos in my life so that I don't use my phone in my workplace and all of that stuff. You never know. Like they say, the devil is a liar. So here's to begin with. Like you have your touchpad. So let's say in this case, if your touchpad crack, what you want to do is you want to use a heat gun. You want to heat your corners, and then you want to use something that has like a sharp or flat surface, and then you want to just lift your touchscreen, your touchpad, and then you want to remove it. But you should be careful to not stick your the sharp object, the flat object, too deep in, because then you might damage your LCD. Because nothing was wrong with my LCD. It was only my touchpad that didn't touch anymore. So I actually thought that some like I had to replace, like with all these other phones, I had to replace the touch with the LCD, like these other fancy phones. But with the Doogee, with the X95, basically you can replace your touchpad alone. So I actually cracked my LCD in the process of removing my touchpad. and you want to remove your touchpad as well, but basically your touchpad will be still fixed to the case, the inner case. So how you're gonna remove your touchpad is, if you want to remove your touchpad as well, you want to basically take off your back cover. So when you take off your back cover, what's gonna happen after taking off your back cover, like you have your lower section, your upper section of your motherboard, and then you have your battery. So you want to remove all your screws there, and there, and then you want to basically take off your lower part, take off your battery, and then unclip all these clips. You have a clip there, and one inside also, and then you want to remove the top part of your motherboard. That's how you're going to remove it. But let me first just untie my screws, and then I will show you the rest of the process of removing the motherboards, the section below where you have your charger block, and then the upper section. Okay, so here's the thing. After removing all the screws, you have this clip, or like it's like a small plate covering these two connectors. It's connecting the battery, and I don't know what that one connects, but you want to lift those clips, and then after that you want to take the bottom section off. You want to lift that clip up. There's a screw also there that you have to untie. I'm quickly going to do that. So after this, what you want to do is you want to remove the bottom section. Okay, that one just came out, but you want to remove the bottom section, take off the antenna wires, take off that antenna wire, so now what's gonna happen, I'm gonna, like usually have double tape under the battery, so it's difficult, and even more difficult than now to remove. Like it's not this easy, like because I took off the battery before, so it's a bit easy now. That's why I can do it one hand. Then you want to remove your battery, your lower section. I'm just gonna put that in there and then try to solder it back. Now, because there's double tape coming on this section, that's also taped to your battery, and it goes in there, and then it's basically fixed to your LCD. Now that's why I said it to your touch, not to your LCD. Yes. So usually what you want to do is you want to unstrip that section, and because it's connected somewhere here, I'll show you now. You just unclip that, lift this section up. So usually it goes in there, the section that's connected to your LCD, and that's how you remove your, that's how you basically remove your upper section of your motherboard. Now if you want to replace that section, you can just take it off, because it's also double tape, and that's basically how you remove your upper section of your motherboard. But after you unclip the bottom part, because there's going to be like a similar goldish section. It looks similar to this. I don't know what you call it, connector that's running here, coming in at the back. And usually what you want to do is you want to just bring this over, unclip this one there, unclip that section there, and then you want to remove remove that golden section, and then basically you're gonna come in your inside, and then that's how you take your LCD off, and then this part is gonna be loose, and then you can just remove it. So that's how you remove your LCD then, and this is your upper section for your motherboard, and this is your lower section. And that's how you strip it.